When you live in a house, most of the time people don't ask you, what do you eat? But when you live in a van and you don't like to cook, I get that question quite a bit. Hi, I'm Katina, your guide through wonders of van life. I'm going to go over today how I cook and what I cook in my van. So I'm going to show you what I typically eat or cook in my van for breakfast. I typically just do yogurt and granola. I pretty much do that every day. If I don't, I may go to McDonald's and get a breakfast bagel sandwich. I really like their bagel sandwiches, but I've been trying to limit myself on eating out. If you get my newsletter and you see my budget, what I spent each month, my dining out numbers could be better. And my budget has significantly shrunk since last month when I had a van repair and Henry's emergency vet repair or vet bill. So I will have that. If I want to have coffee, I have a boil bottle. This is just a simple bottle that boils water. It holds 12 ounces and will boil in 3 minutes. I think it's 300 watts. Yes, it's 300 watts. So it doesn't take a lot of power. And when I make coffee, I don't even let it go the full 3 minutes because then I have to let it cool down to be able to drink. So I will use this for coffee, and I just use instant coffee. So beyond breakfast, what I do is I do a variety of different things, but I love doing summer sausage, cheese, and crackers. You can easily make yourself a charcuterie board when living van life. So you can do that. You can do nuts. You can do olives. You can do, be creative as you want. And so that's something fun that I like to do. I like hummus, and I found these Helena's hummus that doesn't require refrigeration. When I can find things that I don't have to refrigerate, that's always great. And these are just regular hummus. This is just a natural one. And then this one is roasted red bell pepper. So I'll maybe get naan bread, or I will get some vegetables, do carrots and celery and what have you, and have hummus. I do these a lot. If you haven't seen these in the stores, look for them. Walmart carries them. Some other stores do. But these are Taylor Farms mini salad kits. So you've probably all seen the larger salad kits that are about double this. But this is just a single serving one. And so they have green goddess ranch. That is one of my favorites. They have a pizza one that I thought, I'm not sure that I'm going to like that. That one is really good. They have a citrus one, Caesar one. This one I just found. It's a sweet kale one. And so I'm really excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet, but it's got red and green cabbage, broccoli stalk, cauliflower, kale, pepitas, the little pepita seeds, Brussels sprouts, and cranberries. And then it has a creamy poppy seed dressing. These are a fun snack thing. My son's girlfriend got me into hip peas, and they have a white cheddar one, and they're kind of like Cheetos, like the puffy Cheetos, but not orange, and they taste a little bit different. They're really good though. They're all plant-based. They're chickpea puffs, these Bohemian barbecue, which are really, really good. And those are hard to find, the barbecue ones. And then I got these nacho vibes, which I haven't tried, but I'm assuming they're going to be similar to Dorito puffs, but they're very good. They are a little bit pricey, and these I got at Whole Foods. Let's see, I have a variety of different packets. You've seen like tuna packets that has tuna. Well, these are a little bit different. This one is tuna. This is cracked pepper and sea salt, and this is a Bumblebee brand. I don't have one anymore. Not a packet, but it's a little container. Well, I'll put a picture of it up here so you can see. I didn't have one of those for filming. They are really good. It's a Bumblebee brand. I can't find them in stores. You can only order them from Amazon. I've looked at several different stores, and I'll keep looking because somewhere has to sell them, but you can always get them on Amazon. But this one, like I said, is cracked pepper and sea salt. It's tuna, so you can do all kinds of things with it. I do have mayonnaise that I keep in my refrigerator. So you can add a little bit of mayonnaise, and you can do like the King Hawaiian buns and do little tuna salad sandwiches. You can put it on crackers. You could just eat it just plain. You could add it to a salad. There's all kinds of things that you can do with this. And then I have a few other ones. These are Swanson ones, and these are chicken. And so this is garlic and herb, lemon, and coarse ground pepper. And so same thing. You can do all different kinds of things. You can do sandwiches, salads, just plain. And then these are a little bit different again. This is Sunkissed, and this is a beef creations, and this is seasoned beef in barbecue sauce. So they show it here like on almost making like a pizza or just topping on a piece of bread, and they put some cheese and some onion on it. So you can do all different kinds of things with this. And then also this one is a sun-kissed one, but this one is chicken salad. And so this one has celery and red peppers in it. And you don't have to refrigerate any of these. Just check this out in the grocery store next time in the tuna aisle. You'll see a lot of these different kinds of things, and they're also available on Amazon. And this is wild tuna and red bean salad. It's a metal can and has lid that you peel back, but it's ready to eat. You can do these warm or cold. I always do them cold. There's different varieties of this. These are amazing. These are Hungry Jack hash brown potatoes, and you can find this in with like the instant mashed potatoes. My parents are who found these. All you do is add water to this. You won't believe it until you try it. You add hot water. Okay, so hot tap water, minimum of 120 degrees. So, well, I use my boil bottle anyhow. So 120 degrees, you open up the container, you put the water in, and then you close it back up and you let it sit for 12 minutes. And then after that, you open it up, drain off any of the excess water, and then you put a little bit of oil or butter in a skillet. These, you would not know that these are dehydrated, I believe. These are really excellent. So these you could use for breakfast or lunch, dinner, whatever, because you could add any number of things with this or use this as like a side dish or breakfast, that kind of thing. And they're very inexpensive. Now you may be wondering, if I'm cooking these, how am I cooking these if I don't have stuff to cook with? I do. I don't have a camp stove, but I do have I have a small air fryer and I have a rice cooker in addition to my boil bottle. So this will be a good time to show you that. So this is my rice cooker, and I love this. It's an iCook one. I'll put links in the description below, and I also have an Amazon storefront. You can check that out. But this is amazing because this comes with a steamer basket. So it has just the regular pot that goes inside. So you can use this. Not only is it a rice cooker, but you can steam vegetables, which I've done. Steaming vegetables is really great. I sometimes don't even steam them. I will get the bags of frozen vegetables and put them in here, and usually it takes a couple cycles. Sometimes, depending on how frozen they are and how thin or small the vegetables are, sometimes it takes 2 cycles. Great. This you can use for anything. So this I can make my hash browns in. This is 300 watts as well. So this does not take a lot of power. And remember, I have a EcoFlow Delta 2 that I have an 800 watt alternator charger. I don't worry about power anymore at all with my alternator charger. Be sure to check out, well, I have a video on the Delta 2, and then I have another video that is my game-changing upgrades that I talk about my roof vent fan and my alternator charger. And so if you are looking for a power solution, I'm a big EcoFlow fan, and with this alternator charger, they are the only company that currently has an alternator charger, and it is a game changer. It changed my van life completely. So my rice cooker, I already talked about my boil bottle, and then I have a small air fryer, and this is 600 watts, and this is very, very small, but it's fun. I don't use it as often as I could, but you know, you can make all kinds of things in here. It's just got a small basket, but it's to my knuckle deep. It's not super big, but you know, I'm by myself, and if there's just 1 or 2 of you, this is perfect. It comes in red and it does come in teal, which I really would prefer to have the teal one, but that's okay. It's an Elite Gourmet. When you read the reviews on there, it really doesn't have very good reviews, but I've not experienced the things that people are saying in the reviews. One of the main things that people don't like is they said all these numbers come off, so you never know how long you're turning it on for or what temperature. I have little dots on here. When I originally bought this, it was for my grandma, and so we put the dots on there so she would know what to turn it to, but mine are not coming off. You can always, you know, you can work around that. So this is a great little thing to have. Sometimes you can feel like you're being really fancy. It doesn't take much for me to feel like I'm being really fancy because I don't cook. So you'll see that I have stovetop stuffing here. This is really great because you can use this for a lot of different things. And you know, I can make this in my rice cooker, and you can make as much as you want. This is really great to add, like you could add your chicken here to it. I was gonna say rotisserie chicken, but rotisserie chicken is really great if you're gonna eat eat it that day that you get it, stop. Most grocery stores have the rotisserie chickens. Pick up one and eat your rotisserie chicken, and then save the, peel off the rest, put it in your refrigerator, and then put it in with your stuffing. You can add just a little bit of olive oil, or you could even do like broth. Also here I have, these are freeze-dried meals. These are a lot of times used for backpacking. These are actually really, really good, and they're freeze-dried. So when something is freeze-dried, it retains its minerals and nutrients. If you're dehydrating something, a lot of the nutritional value is gone. This, it retains its taste. It's really, really good. So a couple of my favorites are the beef stroganoff, and then the chicken and dumplings. Anything with chicken. They have chicken pad thai. They have all different kinds of a variety of them, and they're really good. When you make these, each will take a different amount of water, and you can use a little bit less than what they say. Like this one is 11 ounces. This one is 13 ounces. You can use a little bit less than what they say, because then it's just not runny. And if you need to, you can add a little bit more water. I will use my boil bottle. I will boil the water, and it has a Ziploc. So like this one, you'll put your water in, you'll stir it, you'll seal it back up and wait 5 minutes. Then you'll stir it and then seal it back up for an additional 4 minutes. And there's always 2 servings in each of these. They're really high in protein. You can see this one has 13 grams of protein, and this one 24. Have you ever heard of Salsa Queen? They are a company in Salt Lake City. They make freeze-dried salsa in little individual packets. They're amazing. They are really, really good. This one is red chili salsa. This one is hot. I have never tried this one. I will never try this one because I don't like anything that's gonna make my mouth hot. This is my absolute favorite one. This is mango pineapple. Oh my gosh, this one is great. And these, again, you can use them, you can do chips and salsa. You can put this on a baked potato. Add this as like seasoning to any number of different things. This is my absolute favorite. They also have roasted tomatillo, and this is a medium. This one is pretty good. I like this one. Zesty cantina salsa, which is mild. This one is good too, but my all-time favorite. So these, you can buy a variety pack on Amazon. You can also buy them individually, and you can also go to her website. Her story of how she got started, and it's really a neat company, neat story. They do not offer affiliate links, but it is cheaper to buy on her website than Amazon. So there is that. Okay, last thing I want to be able to tell you about is I do a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, but I really like apricots. I like dried apricots. I kept the package of them. You can get these on Amazon, or they also have them at World Market, but these are all natural dried apricots. They come just as they are. So all that it is apricots. It does have sulfur dioxide added as a preservative. That's all it is. No sugar added. And it's really hard to find dried fruit that has no sugar added. And so these are really great. And I like the bag size because I need pre-portioned sizes. Then I also want to talk about what I drink. So I drink water. I am a coffee drinker, so I'll drink coffee, not every day, but it's so easy to get dehydrated, and you may or may not feel dehydrated. When I am dehydrated, I know because my ankles swell, and I have found these Element. So it's LMNT, like the letters LMNT, and it's an electrolyte drink mix. So if I'm going for a hike, or like right now I'm out in the desert, and so I won't feel dehydrated. I'm drinking plenty of water, but somehow I'm not getting enough because my feet and my ankles will be super swollen. You can get an Element variety pack. I think they're around $14 on Amazon, and they have all different kinds of flavors. So I found these watermelon salt ones that I absolutely love. They have a lot of flavors that I like. I think they come in a box of 40. I don't drink them every day, so it lasts me quite a while. And you just add it to water, and you can choose how much water. So anywhere from 16 to 32 ounces. They are salty, and the salt is what we need to recharge our electrolytes. So I put it in 32 ounces of water. It's too salty for me in any less, but you can choose. You can find your range. And so I highly recommend these as well. Okay, so I think I went through everything. Tell me what questions you have. Tell me what ideas you have. If you don't like to cook, let me know in the comments below. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll know every time that I add new content. Also be sure to check out my website at gypsywander.life. I have a van life page and a Nomad Know-How membership. My van life page has a lot of free information. The Nomad Know-How membership has even more information beyond the free information. I offer one-on-one mentoring, so if you have questions, want to get started in van life, or just not having a good time living van life, I do offer that one-on-one mentoring, which I can talk to you about any number of different topics. You can find out more information on my website about that. But until next time, stay wild and free.